This morning we were talking all about how to protect your skin for the summer months, and Karen Nichols over here at Center PC had kind of helped us out talking about the different types of sunscreen that work for you. Now we're going to really compare and contrast, and she's got this great guide here. It's a guide to sunscreens is exactly what it says. So the first things that we're looking at over here in this column, what are these and what do they mean?
These are the chemical-based sunblocks, as well as these below are the physical sunblocks. The one with zinc and titanium. The avobenzones, that's chemical as well. And that has to have a chemical reaction to actually get you the sun protection. Whereas if you put the zinc or titanium on, it's instant. I mean, it's automatic. You can go out in the sun and have instant protection.
Okay, because that's one thing we talked about this morning was you guys recommend the zinc, but if you're looking at the other two, you would look at the ingredients and say parasol.
Parasol 1789. There's avobenzone, that's another chemical one. Those are some popular chemical type sunblocks that you'll see out there.
And again, those
are
the ones you have to wear for at least 30 minutes before they really start to work.
Correct.
Now, when we're looking at those two chemical ones, when we're talking about the different lotions out there, what do we have? What's something that you would recommend to somebody out there?
Well, you can see here we even have some listed. There's over the counter. You can get the oil of Olay. There's it's called Daily Sun Defense, Neutrogena, Almay. Those are really good ones as well. Those are nice to find over the counter. Coppertone now has a nice one. Some of them have zinc and titanium, but most of them have the Parasol 1789.
Okay, so you mentioned Coppertone, you mentioned oil of Olay, and Neutrogena. Those are some of the top ones.
And Almay is a nice one as well.
Okay, we talked about the zinc ones earlier this morning, and those are really beneficial. They're like the more natural ones. You have some options here. Let's just show some of them. A couple of them we showed before, but what else do we have?
You've got this one that we carry. This has you can see a nice thing to look for as well. It says broad spectrum, UVA and UVB. That's what you're looking for because of the different aging rays as well as the burning rays. This one is one of our favorites because it's a powder, and what you can actually do is just it's really nice because you can just brush it on. So when you're reapplying once every 1 to 2 hours or whatnot, you can put it on the face and just kind of blend. And it does. This one has a sparkle. The other ones don't. There's different shades for different skin tones. This one's designed for the body.
Okay.
So basically you can put it on larger areas, and it's just a nice little kind of a roller ball, and then you just blend it in.
Oh, very nice.
So it's nice and easy, and you don't have to worry about getting sand on if you're at the beach. You're just kind of brushing it on the skin. It's a lot nicer.
Real quick, you mentioned something to me before that I want to let everyone know. If you've got kids that run around a lot, or especially runners, bikers, people that spend a lot of time out in the sun, clothing is another way and a good way to protect yourself, and there's a brand out there that you really recommend.
There's a great brand called Salambra. I know some of boutiques carry it. You can get it online. It has a great SPF of about 30, or some a little bit greater, but in general about 30 SPF that you can wear, because a lot of people feel that you can just put your t-shirt on and get good sun protection, but an average basic white t-shirt, you're really only getting an SPF about 5.
So it's a huge difference.
Huge difference, yeah.
Thanks so much for all your help this morning. We really, really appreciate it.
Thank
and hopefully those are some tips that you guys can walk away with. And go look out there in the summer.